Hello. How are you people doing? In my last video, you people learned the basics of Java programming. Now we will continue further. In the last video, I told you people how to make a simple program, how to use Java compiler and how to use Java interpreter. Now let's see if we want to make a small program to take two numbers and add them. So generally what we people see in schools nowadays, import java.util.star is used. What is this? This is actually a package. And how do we write it? Let's see. We write import java dot util dot star. Java dot util. Java itself is a big package in which there is a sub package util, and dot star means util package has got various classes, and we want that all the classes should be included here so that we can make use of any one of the classes that we require. ठीक है. In some cases, when you are very much sure that no, I don't want to use all the classes, I want to use only scanner class for taking input, so we will be using import java.util.scanner. So import java.util.scanner semicolon. Then in that case we are not going to use java.util.star. We will be using import java.util.scanner. What is this scanner class? We will see now in our program. My program says we have to enter two numbers and add them using Java concept. So let's see. For this I am going to write import java dot util dot star. Java dot util dot star with import. Import is again a keyword which helps you to bring a package to your program. Then we start class as a keyword, and I want to add two numbers, so I'll keep the identifier as add. Hope you people now have understood what is an identifier. Then public static void main. As I told you in the previous video also, it is a driver function of the program. Public static void main string args. Curly brace open. Now we will be declaring here three variables with the help of int keyword. Int keyword is what? It is used to declare variables of integer type. Since you have to take two integers, so int a and b will be for taking integers, c will be adding them up and storing the sum in itself. So int a, b, c. A, B, C also are identifiers. Int is a keyword. Class is a keyword. Public static void is also keyword, as we have seen in the previous video. And A, B, C are the identifier. So what I want to write is, I want to write a very simple program in which I'll ask the user to enter two numbers. So with the help of system.out.println, we will be printing a message, enter two numbers. system dot out dot println. Enter two numbers. One question will always arise in your mind: why the S of system is in capital and why the S of string args ka string is in capital? See, all the classes that are provided by Java always start with capital letters. Okay, so I have also kept my class name add as a capital. Then with system.out.println, since I have written a message enter two numbers, I will be taking a, b as an input from the user. For this I need to declare scanner. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner system dot in. Scanner is a class, as we have seen. I have imported here java.util.star. Scanner is provided by java.util. Scanner के बाद the name that I am writing is an object name. Every class requires an object. Since Java is object oriented programming language, तो scanner के बाद the name that you are giving, that is also identifier. Choice is yours. What name you want to keep? Scanner OB, scanner X, whatever name you want to write, is equal to new scanner. New is a keyword that helps to create this object in the memory of Java. New scanner, bracket में you are writing system.in. What is system.in? In the previous video I told you system.out means monitor. So system.in is what? It is the keyboard. System.in is the keyboard, right? So this means the scanner is now connected to our keyboard, and now we can take a, b as an input from the user. So I'll write here a is equal to sc dot next int. What is next int? Next int is a function which is provided by scanner. Next का n should be in small and int का I in capital. All the functions provided in Java always start, if they have got two words, the first word always starts in lower case and the second word's beginning letter should be in capital. How do we know that it is a function? Any statement that has got parenthesis open and close, that is a function. Then similarly I'll take b also. B is equal to sc dot next int. These two functions, these two statements are going to take the input from the keyboard. So when you run the program, it will first of all print a message enter two numbers. Then you will be entering two numbers from the keyboard and they will be stored in A and B. Then C is equal to A plus B will add them. Now I want to print the result. The system dot out dot println the sum is plus C. The sum is plus C. Why plus? Whenever a string is written, this is a string message, the sum is, and you want to write the variable which has got the value, you have to always concatenate it with the help of plus. The sum is, inverted commas is closed, then plus C. This will print the value of C on the screen. Now since I have opened two curly braces, one for the class, one for main, I will be closing both of them, first of main, then second of class. Again the same procedure on C drive JDK 1.6 bin. I'll be compiling it with Java C, and as I told you, always keep your file name and the class name same. So my file name for this will be add.java, and I am writing here C drive / Java / JDK 1.6.0 / bin. So I'll be compiling this with Java C add.java. As soon as I give this command Java C add.java, immediately a bytecode will be created if there is no error in my program. As I told you in my last video, there should be everything perfect. All the semicolons should be at their proper places. Int is declared in it is a keyword, so it is declared in lowercase. Everywhere there is brackets, semicolon. If everything is perfect, there will be no error, and add.class will be created as a bytecode. So the bytecode for my program will be add.class. Now to run this, again I'll give a command Java. As I told you, Java is a virtual machine. Java add. What it will do? Immediately you will get a message on the screen, enter 2 numbers. Enter 2 numbers. What is this? The message that I have written here, enter 2 numbers, that is coming. And precisely it should be enter 2 NOS. Enter 2 NOS. Why? Because I have written in my program enter 2 NOS. So here also the message will come enter 2 NOS, and the cursor will start blinking just below it. So you will be giving one number on one line, second number on the second line. You cannot give 2 numbers on the same line. After giving these 2 numbers, C is going to add them up. The sum is plus C is written. So 75 plus 85 will give you how much? 160. The answer below it will be printed as the sum is 160. And of course, as I told you in the previous session, println will leave a blank line after that. So in this video we have learned how to take input from the user. We are importing java.util, and I have told you, if you want you can write import java.util.star so that everything comes up from this package. Otherwise you can write the second line, and that is import java.util.scanner. Scanner automatically will come up. It will be the only class that will be utilized. Now this program that I have written is to enter 2 numbers and add them. So import java.util.star, semicolon is necessary to be written. Import is a keyword. Then I have written class add, public static void main string args, curly brace open. I have to take 2 numbers and add them, so I need 3 variables, 2 to input from the user, C, the third variable to take the sum. So int A, B, C will be declared with semicolon. These are identifiers. With system.out.println we are writing enter 2 numbers. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in that I have written. System.in is a keyboard, and scanner sc is equal to new scanner is your class provided by java.util. What is this sc? sc is actually the object. Okay, so sc is the object, and you can give it any name. It is also an identifier. System.in is a keyboard to which scanner will be connected so that you can give input through the keyboard. Now A and B you are taking with sc.nextInt. NextInt is a function. Quickly you should be able to recognize that this is a function, because function names, whenever they have got two words, the first word always is in lowercase and the second word starts with capital letters. So nextInt, bracket open and close, it's a function. How do we come to know it's a function? Because of the parenthesis. Similarly in B also we are taking input. Then C is equal to A plus B. System.out.println is going to print the sum is plus C. The sum is a message in inverted commas, plus C is going to print the answer of A plus B. Now since we have opened two curly braces, one for the class, one for main, we are closing one for main, one for the class. Now in the previous video also I told you that JDK 1.6 bin is going to save your file, and as I told you previously that make it very clear your class name and your file name should be the same. So my class name is add, and my file name is add.java. Javac is a compiler which is going to compile it, and it will create a bytecode add.class if there are no errors in the program. This is your Java virtual machine Java, which is going to take only the first name of your Java bytecode, and immediately you are going to get a message on the screen, enter 2 NOS, 2 numbers. A cursor will start blinking at the bottom where you are going to give 2 numbers, one below the other. You cannot give the numbers on the same line. Then you will get the sum is 160. Okay. So this means कि here in this session we have learned how to take inputs from the user, that too how to take integers from the user and make a simple program, and we are getting how the output comes on the screen. Hope you like this video. You have understood how to take simple inputs and how to make a simple program to take 2 numbers from the user. If you like this video, please do click on the like button and subscribe the channel. We'll be coming up with more videos. Thank you.